This week's Tip of the Week is sponsored by Aircraft Spruce. Today we're going to look at the components we need to safely penetrate the firewalls of our home-built aircraft projects. Firewall penetration is the method used to pass fuel lines, electric wires, control cables, and other tubes from one side of the firewall to the other. We need to cut openings in our steel firewall to allow these items to safely and securely route from the interior of the aircraft to their final destinations on the engine side. For the safety of the pilot and passengers, we need to be sure that the openings we make in the firewall do not allow carbon monoxide from the exhaust or smoke from a potential fire to travel into the aircraft cabin. It's called a firewall for a reason. A common but not so desirable method of passing a fuel line is shown here using a common rubber grommet. These grommets age with time and also will not stand the heat in this engine environment. Instead, there is an appropriate bulkhead fitting that can make a safer, reliable, permanent passage through the firewall, whether you are using a rubber fuel line, braided line, or rigid tubing for your fuel system. These bulkhead fittings seal carbon monoxide gases on the firewall side and provide a convenient connection point for your fuel lines on both sides of the firewall. The hoses can be disconnected at the fitting for maintenance rather than pulled through the opening. Bulkhead fittings are available in both flared and barbed styles to accommodate any choice of fuel line. They are inexpensive and easy to install by merely drilling an appropriate size hole. They are securely held in place by a removable nut and are available in straight or angled shapes. You can shop for just the right size and style fitting by viewing them in Aircraft Spruce's online catalog. Passing electric wires through a firewall opening should also be given careful consideration so as to prevent abrasion to the wire bundle as well as sealing gases on the engine side. A common component used for this purpose is the nylon bulkhead seal. This part is split into two pieces so that it can be installed after the wiring cable is already in place. They are available in several inner diameter sizes, starting with a 1/2 inch. They are easy to install and do a nice job of protecting wires. However, they are not ideally suited for the firewall. These nylon seals lack a mechanism to tightly seal gases from passing through the excess space in the center hole. In addition, they are not fire rated and will be destroyed in a fire. It is common to see builders apply a fire-resistant silicone caulk to fill the excess space void, and this can provide a seal against gas leaks. The nylon bulkhead seal is perfectly suited for passing wire cables through interior bulkheads found in an aircraft where they are not required to seal or withstand excessive heat. A better solution for wire cable is the stainless steel firewall penetration kit specifically designed for this purpose. This system provides the ultimate in firewall protection as the stainless steel and silicone components are best suited for resisting fire. A stainless steel flange provides the foundation as wires are passed through the center and wrapped in a silicone fire sleeve and clamped securely. While installing this component requires more time and expense, it does satisfy the requirements of maintaining the integrity of the firewall better than other methods. A full description of this component and its installation instructions are available on Aircraft Spruce's online ordering catalog website. Another component we can use for passing electric cables and tubes through our firewall is the 1- and 2-piece fire shield. While simple in construction, it offers an effective means to seal a firewall cable penetration at low cost. First, a hole is drilled as desired in the firewall, and then a suitable grommet is inserted into this hole. The grommet functions as a protective measure to keep the wire safe from the sharp edge of the firewall. Silicone grommets are always desired over a rubber style, as the silicone material is superior in hot, harsh environments. The fire shield is a stainless steel cover for the grommet. The 2-piece design allows it to be installed even after the wires and grommet are in place. By selecting the proper shield with a hole properly sized, the shield will cover virtually the entire grommet, protecting it from heat. The shield is installed with 2 screws, and then the builder should seal the area with a high-temperature silicone caulk. For control cables, such as throttles and mixture control cables that need to pass through the firewall, there are appropriate components that will provide a good firewall penetration solution. Eyeball firewall fittings, of which there are a variety to choose from, provide a secure mounting point for the cable as it passes through the firewall. The eyeball design allows the fitting to position and hold the cable at the desired angle as it leaves the firewall, so that bends in the cable are minimized and the routing is easier. Some of these fittings are stainless steel in construction, offering superior fireproofing. A look at the online catalog pages at Aircraft Spruce will allow you to choose the best fitting for your application based on the diameter of the cable. I trust that this quick look at these firewall penetration components will provide you with a few more ideas and options for use on your home built.